My name's Chris Hatchett. Is it? So I'm next. You did. I want to read you guys well, I just want to let everyone know that I am going to talk about what Devon called me out on earlier, which is talking about my brother healing crippled women. First, I want to read to you something that someone posted on Facebook earlier tonight when I was on the way to the show. It says, this is a friend of mine, and she's married, and it says, such and such, feeling annoyed with her husband. Guess we're not moving out. Our stuff isn't as important as other people's. I'm not doing another thing. You want to move so badly, then pack your shit and let's go already. Good marriage alert. That's how you can tell a marriage is good, when a wife feels comfortable enough to share with her husband and all of his friends. So yeah, there's that. That just made me really angry. So I'm going to tell you guys about what Devon said about my brother healing crippled women. So one day I'm sitting on my couch in my living room. My younger brother, he likes to sneak in the back. In my older brother's room, he likes to sneak in the back. And once again, I live on my own, so I see him, and I think he thinks that no one's up at 11 p.m. So I see him enter through this back room, come out of the kitchen, and then go back to his room with a girl on crutches. And she's like on crutches, like. So the sun comes up, and it's like 11 a.m. now. And then instead of taking the back way out, like a sign of pride, instead of taking the back way out, he walks through the living room, and she's got her crutches in her hand walking like this. So my brother's got that holy dick. I guess I'll tell the other. I've got a sex story about my younger brother who heals women, and my older brother who hurts women. So when I was like 12 or 13, my mom gave my, I know some of you heard this, I don't care. My mom gave my older brother the talk, sex talk, and she never gave it to me, which I was always thankful for. But like a few weeks later, we found condoms in his bedroom, which is totally normal after you have the talk with your mom. So we went to middle school together, and you're going to leave while I'm talking? Okay, anyway, back to condoms. And instead, I said, we went to school together, and you're going to leave while I'm up here talking? I'm living my dream up here. Yeah, I remember. I'm a man, I'm a human person. That's too much. So condoms. So we find the condoms in his room. We're like, hey, we found these condoms in your room. And he gets like, I don't know where these came from. I guess mom and dad put them under my bed. So his selling point was that our parents are hiding condoms in his room. They don't have the locks. And so a few years later, I come into my bedroom. My younger brother's been poking around in my older brother's room again. And he's sitting on my bed. My younger brother's sitting on my bed. And on the TV screen, there is a vagina being penetrated. And he's sitting on my bed. So I was like, hey man, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, oh, I found this in our older brother's room. And I was like, oh cool, stop watching that, get the fuck off my bed. And I took the DVD and I went to my brother and I was like, he said he found this in your room, I don't know what to do with it. And he was like, it's not mine. I was like, well, we need to get rid of it before mom and dad find it. And he immediately snaps it in half. And that's when I know that it's his. Because no one's that willing to destroy something if it doesn't belong to them. So now I'm terrified to find out what would happen if I walked into my brother actually having sex. Our eyes would meet, and we would stare at each other, and then he'd slowly choke the girl to death. He'd drag her off into the closet. So, hey bro, want to go to Fuddruckers? Good night.